Hello, everybody, and welcome to this unit number 9. This belongs to a series of videos that I'm recording for you uh, to cover all the basics of the Spanish language. And on this video, we are going to be speaking about a new verb. So far, we have seen the verbs ser and tener, and today we are going to talk about the verb estar. And we are going to compare the verb estar with the verb ser because both of them mean to be in English. So we have in Spanish two verbs that mean exactly the same in English, to be. So we will compare them and we will see when to use one or when to use the other one. Uh, let's go to it. Let's begin. I'm going to share my screen like I always do. And I will open my whiteboard. Here I am. Vale. And let's begin with the new verb. The new verb, that is the verb estar. Mhm. First of all, we will learn how to conjugate this new verb. And the verb estar is conjugated like this. I'm going to write the personal pronouns first. Yo, tú, él or ella, or a very polite you, that is usted, nosotros o nosotras, vosotros o vosotras, and finally, ellos o ellas, or a very polite you plural, you all, ustedes. Now, how do we conjugate the verb? We say yo estoy, tú estás, él o ella o usted está. Nosotros estamos. Vosotros estáis. Ellos están. If you want to say I am not, well, let's recap. Yo estoy, I am. Tú estás, you are. Él está, he is. Ella está, she is. Usted está, you, very polite, are. Nosotros estamos, we are. Nosotras estamos, we are, but the whole group is ladies. Vosotros estáis, you all are. Vosotras estáis, you all are, but the whole group is ladies. Ellos están, they are. Ellas están, they are, but all of them are ladies. And finally, ustedes están, you all are, very polite. Now, how do we do the negative? Like for any other verb in Spanish, the negative will always be done the same way. You just place no before the verb. So I am not. You would say yo no estoy. You are not. Tú no estás. And so on and so forth. The same for the rest of the forms. Vale. So if this means to be, and the other verb that we saw, the verb ser, also means to be, what are the main differences? Let's see that. First of all, I'm going to write here the verb ser as well. Although it's a verb that you have already seen, it's always good to have it here to be able to compare them. So you'll help me to conjugate the verb ser. I'm not going to write the personal pronouns. I will go directly for the verb. Yo soy. Tú eres. Él o ella o usted es. Nosotros somos. Vosotros sois. And finally, ellos or ellas o ustedes son. Mhm. And both verbs, they mean exactly the same in English. They mean to be. So now we need to learn how to differentiate them. Basically, we differentiate them because every verb is going to be used for different things. So, for example, the verb estar. We will use the verb estar for basically four different things. First of all, we will use it for locations. Every time you want to say where something or someone is, you use estar. Always estar, never ser. My father is in Germany at the moment. My wife is in the kitchen. My phone is on the table. Where is my phone? My car is outside. My car is in the garage. All those things, always with estar. More uses. Second main use is feelings. We use estar to talk about how you feel, how you are. I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm sad, I'm happy today, I am a bit tired today, I am all those feelings. I'm a bit depressed, I'm excited about something. All those feelings will always be said with estar, never with ser. More uses. Then we have states. This is one of the most difficult uses to understand. States is when you have an object or a person, and that object or that person, because something happens, is left on a different state. For example, I have a dirty house. I clean it, the house is clean. If I want to say the house is clean, I would use star because it's been due to the cleaning that the house has been left in that state clean. The floor is dry, but I'm sorry, but I mop the floor. The floor now is wet. If I want to say the floor is wet, I would say that with a star. The window is dirty. I clean the window. How is the window now? Clean. If I want to say the window is clean, I would use a star. The glass, my wine glass is empty, but I fill it. I poured some more wine. Now it's full. If I want to say the glass is full, the glass is empty, I would use a star. Vale. And finally, we have one more use. That is when we talk about ongoing actions. What are ongoing actions? Ongoing actions are, in English, you do the same. You know, when you are doing something and you want to express that you are doing something, you say, in English, I believe you use be plus a verb that will be with an ing at the end. That's called gerund in English and in Spanish as well. So in Spanish, we do the same. To do that, we use the verb estar, conjugated in its different forms, plus our gerund. How do we create our gerund? We use ando for ella verbs and yendo for er or ia verbs. Examples. If you want to say I am speaking. You use the verb estar and you say yo estoy, and now the speaking. The verb speak, to speak, is the verb hablar. But I don't want the verb to speak. I want to say speaking. So I take off the AR and I add the ing in Spanish, that in this case is ando. Yo estoy hablando. I am speaking. If you want to say he is working, él está. And now we know that the verb to work is trabajar. But we don't want to say to work. We want to say working. We remove the AR and we add the ing, the gerund ending in Spanish, which in this case is ando. Él está trabajando. He is working. I am living in Los Alcázares. Yo estoy. What's the verb to live? Vivir. But I don't want to say to live. I want to say living. So I have to remove the IR and add the ing, the gerund ending in Spanish, which in this case is yendo. Yo estoy viviendo en Los Alcázares. So these are the four main uses of the verb estar. Let's compare them with the different uses of the verb ser. Although we have already seen those uses, it's good to put them together so you can compare and see when to use ser, when to use estar. Let's remind quickly what are the different uses of ser. First of all, we have descriptions. He is tall, my house is big, my wife is beautiful, my new phone is very fast, my new phone is very big. Descriptions always with ser. Origin, nationalities. I am from Murcia. I am from Spain. My friend René is from Belgium. Always with ser. Where are you from? Always with ser. More uses. Jobs, occupations. What do you do? I am a lawyer. I am an electrician. She is a firefighter. Jobs, professions, always with ser. More. Identify. This is my house. That is my car. Oh, that's my friend Paul. This is my phone. If you are identifying things, that house over there is Paul's house. That is always with the verb ser. More uses. Time. When we talk about time, we always use the verb ser. What time is it? ¿Qué hora es? It's 1:30. Es la 1:30. What time is the party tomorrow? ¿A qué hora es la fiesta mañana? Always with the verb ser. Dates. When we talk about dates, always the verb ser. What day is today? ¿Qué día es hoy? Today it's Sunday. Hoy es domingo. Tomorrow it's my birthday. Mañana es mi cumpleaños. Next month is my wedding anniversary. El mes que viene es mi aniversario de bodas. We always use ser for dates. And finally, the seventh use is events. When you are talking about an event that takes place in a certain venue and you want to express that, you always use the verb ser. The classes are at the School of Languages. Las clases son en la escuela de idiomas. The party is on the beach. La fiesta es en la playa. The wedding is in that church. La boda es en esa iglesia. So when you are talking about an event taking place in a certain venue, you always use ser. So this is basically the way we distinguish. I know at the beginning it's going to be hard because you will have to be thinking and comparing all the time and looking at the different uses. But believe me, you will get used to it and it will become quicker and it will become easy to choose one or the other. It's just a matter of practicing and using it. After this video, after this lesson, I will probably record a practice video where I will make you translate sentences, and all those sentences will be using ser or estar, and you will have to choose along with me. And I think it's a good way for you to practice and start using ser and estar and start choosing for the first time. Well, this is the end of the lesson. I hope you learned something new and you found it interesting. And I will see you very soon. Bye bye to all of you.